Hey everybody, welcome back to Niko Brothers. So for today, we've actually picked up a 2013 Ford F150. We're on the auction and we've seen it playing. It didn't look like it was too much damage. It's an engine start, not a run and drive, so not a big deal for us since we have our forklift running. So let's go ahead and see how much it went for. Alright, just like that, we have it lifted up and we put it on our jack rim because we know we need to do some suspension work on it, so that way it's lifted up in the air. We don't need to jack it up. But yeah, let's check out the damage on it and see what's wrong with it. As you can see, the wheel is definitely destroyed, but overall the frame doesn't look too bad. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a lower control arm, whole knee assembly. We're just going to replace all of that. Man, some of the wires got chopped up a little bit there, so it's hard to tell what's going on before you buy it, but no big deal. We'll get that fixed and taken care of. Hopefully we'll find a new wire harness or try to get that one repaired. We'll see. Oh man, back there looks like it's also damaged a little bit. Our rack and pinion's destroyed, broken in half, and wires sticking out. That's pretty crazy. We'll definitely need to get that fixed. Probably just replace it completely, but no big deal. Just bolt on, bolt off. So we'll get that replaced, get that changed out. We'll get this thing running drive in no time. Overall, inside looks pretty good. Seatbelts are nice, working, nothing deployed. Now the airbags are off, so that's pretty good. Main airbag is good, so I'm pretty happy with that. Interior looks pretty good. Nice. Back seats are there. They're not bad, they're cloth, but it's not a big deal. At least it is a four-door truck. Looking pretty clean.
All right, so there we go. We got the wheel off, and right away this suspension is definitely shot. It broke the tie rod end, it broke the ball joint out of there, it bent it right there really good. Also, the rack and pinion popped out of its spot. It cut the wires, so a lot more damage than I thought. And then the wheel definitely hit the frame right here and cut all these wires, so maybe that's why our car's not starting anymore. And this little bracket got bent. So that we can fix, no problem. And look at that control arm. So these brackets got bent. These brackets should bend back, no problem. Sway bar link. So we're gonna need a knee assembly and a rack and pinion. So we called ahead and we ordered a knee assembly, which is right here. I looked online and I ordered the wheel already, so the wheel should come in soon. At least our TPMS sensor is good, so we'll save money right there. But pretty much what the next thing I want to do is take all this suspension apart. Also, I will order a rack and pinion. So we'll take all this apart and then we'll go from there and probably start splicing wires. But a lot more damage than I thought, but we'll just get it all taken care of. So let's take apart all the suspension and go from there. All right, so we got the wiring patched up. We soldered everything, so it's gonna be nice and good and waterproof. And before we pretty pretty much rewrap everything, make it nice and good. We're gonna try to start this thing. Let's get the jump box and try to start it. That's a good sign. That starter's still having issues. There he goes, it started. We got lights on the dash. This thing's got a exhaust system on it. Ah, that's a really good sign. So it's running. Now we wanna, I think the rack and pinion came in, because here's the rack and pinion. Definitely busted. And here's our new rack and pinion. So let's get that installed, and then we could possibly do the knee assembly. Let's keep working. All right, so there we have it. We got the suspension installed. The lower control arm went on really nice. We still got to put the sway bar link, the brake caliper, but so far it's looking really good. And we tightened up the wires over there, so that's looking really good. So we'll get the caliper installed, then we're gonna put the wheel. Most likely we're gonna take the wheel off the back for now because the new one hasn't come in yet. We'll just put the spare in the back. We'll throw the good one up here, and we'll probably check the alignment on and make sure there's no issues. Because if there is, we gotta put on the frame machine. If there's not, we're good to go. So let's keep working. Alright guys, so just like that, we got the driver's side fender installed. It's looking really good. That means everything behind it is looking really good. That means the frame on this, or the body on the frame is good. So next thing I want to do is throw on the lima rack, which we did really quick. And it looks like this wheel is cambered in. So we're gonna have to put it on the frame machine. So let's get it on the frame machine. We're gonna have to pull that upper strut tower forward a little bit and double check everything and go from there. Alright guys, so we got the F150 on the frame machine. We checked the alignment. Looks like the upper strut was a little bent in. So strut tower, and on these is actually very common. So what we did was, what we're gonna have to do is pull the strut tower back towards us. So we got this one, and there's a little kink right there. So we're gonna do 2 pulls at once, which should be no deal, no problem for this frame machine. So we got the little button. And then we got this one. And it's pulling really good. So we're gonna keep pulling, keep measuring, and see how it goes. All right, so I think we got it all pulled out. So let's go ahead and take it apart and check the alignment on it.
Ooh, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and get this beauty washed up, cleaned up. We're gonna get the engine bay all clean. Look at that dirt. Oh man, she's dusty, but no big deal. We'll get that taken care of. Got some purple power. Oh yeah, we'll get rid of all the Copart logos on there. That way you don't even know. That's in the past. This thing is definitely gonna look good at the end. These rims, so dirty. No big deal. Got spider webs going on. But yeah, like I said, let's give it a wash and check it out. So for us, trying to stay away from electrics, but at the same time we let it run and we wash it. Been doing that for years, no issues. Purple power the engine bay, purple power the rims, and wash it off. Man, there's our brand new rim. Brand new tire, $600 right there. But hey, good taste, it's looking good. Texas edition. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah. All right guys, there we go. Got it all washed up and I went for a little drive. Sounds really good. I'm happy with it. Nice little F150 right there for sure. I mean, came out pretty clean. There's a couple spots here and there. We're still waiting for a little plastic piece to come in. There's a couple dents and scratches, you know, but overall still 2013 and still salvage, like I said, over to that. So it's coming in soon, but no big deal. Overall, still a really nice truck. 4-door V8 5.0 XLT. Sweet. So let's go ahead and talk about how much this thing cost us, how much we have in it, how long it took to fix it, and how much they're worth right now. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this 2013 Ford F-150. We bought it for, winning bid was $5,000, but after fees, it actually came out to be $5,853. So basically, Copart takes some fees on it. Copart's making a lot of money, honestly. When they're selling stuff, they make money. Whoever buys it, they take a fee out of it, but hey, not too bad. With our discount, it was only 800 some bucks for the fees. Shipping, it cost us $400 to bring it home. So that's not too bad considering gas prices right now. A lot of things are going very expensive to get shipped. So if you're getting something out of state, you know, pretty far away, make sure you calculate for shipping. It's definitely gonna cost you a good bit. So after that, we needed the knee assembly, which was $187, and the rack and pinion, which was another $200. So honestly, not too bad for parts, but you know, added up a little bit. We were able to find some used parts that definitely saved a lot of money, because I mean, I know from the dealer that would have been crazy, but you know, look around, find some good deals. Also, it took us about, honestly, 2 to 3 days to fix this. Wasn't that bad at all. Pretty quick and easy. A little bit of work on there in the frame as well. So the fender is about $200, and altogether we have around $7,000 in it, which honestly isn't too bad for this year and miles. I see them going between $20,000 to $16,000. So basically we got half off, not including all the labor, you know, all the other shop costs, but I think we're pretty good in the green for this one for sure. Honestly, it turned out really clean, not too bad, gonna be a solid work truck. But yeah, didn't take too long, wasn't that expensive, and it's honestly something anybody could do in their backyard, except for the frame damage. That kind of threw us off, which you have to watch out for, but you know some people around, so just be ready for that kind of thing. Overall, it's a great buy, and it turned out great. Honestly, like the rim choice the person had before they bought it, had some taste, really nice rims and tires all around, so you get lucky on that. The chrome, not my favorite, but that's okay. Super excited about the results. The alignment turned out great on it, and for, you know, replacing a couple parts on it, knee assembly, rack and pinion, a little bit of framework, we got it back on the road and all good to go. So it's really nice to be able to look at it in person. This one we weren't able to check out at Copart. We would have been able to know about the wire damage, the frame damage. So, you know, it's kind of a hit and miss kind of thing, but if it's out of state, it's hard to see them. But if you have the opportunity, make sure you go and check them out before you buy them. Just go ahead and look at that engine, so much cleaner. I mean, it's looking good. That V8 5.0. Oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty crazy that some Raptors don't even have a V8 5.0 in them anymore. They went for that 6-cylinder stuff. But hey, you know, whatever, each their own. I still love the way it sounds. V8s, man, looking good. Looking good. So it's definitely an interesting color theme that they're going for, black and chrome, the previous owner. But man, I like the rims for sure. They look good. Chrome on the rims, the black definitely matches the truck. Some nice tires, a little aggressive but not too aggressive, so it won't be too loud. But yeah, black and chrome. That's what they went for. The handles, honestly you see it everywhere. So, but it's pretty cool. But it's pretty cool, black and chrome everywhere. Not too bad, each their own. All right guys, so that is a wrap for our Ford F-150. Let us know if you like these kind of budget builds, if you want to see more of them, or if you don't like them at all. We love your feedback guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.